Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're a basketball fan, you know the NBA is never short of drama, and today we've got a story that's making waves across the league. We're talking about the Lakers, LeBron James, and a moment so controversial, it's got fans, analysts, and even players buzzing. So grab your popcorn because this one's going to be a wild ride. And hey, before we dive in, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update on the latest NBA news and analysis. Let's get into it. It all started during the Lakers' recent game, a matchup that everyone expected to be a hard-fought battle. The stakes were high. The Lakers needed a win to stay competitive in a stacked Western Conference, and as always, LeBron James was leading the charge. The game was intense from start to finish, but it's what happened in the final moments that has everyone talking. With just seconds left on the clock and the Lakers trailing by a single point, LeBron made a move to the basket that could only be described as vintage LeBron. He drove hard, weaving through defenders, and as he went up for the shot, contact was made. Now, anyone watching the game could see it. The replay showed it from multiple angles. There was clear contact. The crowd erupted, expecting a foul call that would send LeBron to the free throw line with a chance to seal the game. But shockingly, the refs didn't blow the whistle. The play continued, and the Lakers ended up losing the game. The arena was stunned, and social media exploded. Fans were furious, claiming that LeBron was robbed. The hashtag #NBARefs was trending within minutes, and even prominent sports commentators were calling out the officiating. LeBron's reaction said it all. He was visibly frustrated, throwing his arms up in disbelief and even dropping to his knees at one point. It's rare to see such an emotional response from a player who's known for his composure, but this wasn't just any missed call. This was a pivotal moment in a critical game, and the implications could be huge for the Lakers' season. What made things even more interesting was how quickly the NBA responded. Typically, the league takes a day or two to review controversial plays and issue a statement. But this time, the response came within hours. The NBA released a statement acknowledging that the referees had indeed missed the call. They admitted that LeBron should have been awarded free throws and that the missed call likely impacted the outcome of the game. While it's not unusual for the NBA to admit officiating errors, the speed and tone of this statement caught everyone's attention. This brings up a lot of questions. Why did the NBA feel the need to respond so quickly? Was it the magnitude of the moment, or the fact that it involved LeBron James, one of the league's most high-profile players? And what does this mean for the referees involved? Historically, referees who make high-profile errors often face some sort of internal discipline, but those details are rarely made public. Will the league take steps to ensure something like this doesn't happen again? These are the questions that fans and analysts are debating right now. The Lakers, for their part, have handled the situation with a mix of frustration and professionalism. In post-game interviews, LeBron didn't hold back. He said, and I'm paraphrasing here, that he doesn't understand how such a blatant foul could be missed in a game of this magnitude. Lakers head coach Darvin Ham was also vocal, calling for greater accountability from the officiating crew. The team's official social media accounts even posted the replay of the missed call with a caption that simply read, "Unbelievable." And let's not forget about the impact this has on the Lakers' season. Every game counts in the Western Conference, where the standings are tighter than ever. A single win or loss can be the difference between making the playoffs and heading to the lottery. For a team like the Lakers, who've already faced their fair share of challenges this season, this loss stings even more. But the controversy doesn't stop there. Fans and analysts are now debating whether the NBA should adopt measures to address these kinds of situations in real time. Some are calling for expanded use of instant replay, particularly in the final moments of close games. Others are suggesting that the league should consider adding a challenge system for non-calls, similar to how coaches can challenge fouls that are called. While these ideas have their merits, they also come with challenges. More replays could disrupt the flow of the game, and a challenge system for non-calls would be difficult to implement without slowing things down even further. Then there's the broader question of officiating consistency. This isn't the first time the NBA has faced criticism for missed calls, and it certainly won't be the last. Players and coaches have been vocal about the need for greater transparency and consistency in officiating. Some have even suggested that the league should invest more in referee training and use advanced technology to assist with difficult calls. But at the end of the day, basketball is a fast-paced game, and human error is always going to be a factor. Of course, this controversy has also reignited debates about LeBron James' legacy. Critics and supporters alike are using this moment to argue their case. On one hand, LeBron's reaction to the missed call shows just how much he cares about winning, even in his 20th season. On the other hand, some are questioning whether his emotional response was appropriate, given his status as a veteran leader. Love him or hate him, there is no denying that LeBron's every move is scrutinized under a microscope, and this moment is no exception. And let's not overlook the ripple effects this could have across the league. Other teams are watching closely to see how the NBA handles this situation. If the league doesn't take meaningful steps to address officiating issues, it could erode trust among players, coaches, and fans. On the flip side, a strong response could set a new standard for accountability and help restore faith in the system. So, what happens next? The Lakers will have to put this game behind them and focus on the challenges ahead. They've got a tough schedule coming up, and they can't afford to dwell on what happened. As for the NBA, all eyes will be on how the league handles the aftermath. Will there be changes to officiating protocols? Will the referees involved face any consequences? And perhaps most importantly, will this incident spark meaningful dialogue about how to improve the game for everyone involved? And speaking of health, let's not forget that Parsons has been a workhorse for this team. Week after week, he's out there giving it his all, and that kind of effort takes a toll. Even superstars like Parsons need time to recover, and the Cowboys' medical staff knows this. They're likely weighing all the factors. How much pain is he in? Can he perform at a high level without risking further injury? And perhaps most importantly, will a few more days of rest make a significant difference? Before we wrap up, I want to hear from you. What do you think about this controversial moment? Was it just a human error, or do you think the NBA needs to take a hard look at its officiating standards? And what about LeBron's reaction? Do you think it was justified? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and share it with your fellow basketball fans. Thanks for watching, and as always, stay tuned for more updates and analysis on all things NBA. Until next time, take care and keep hooping.